Hey guys, who do we have? We have me. I was in here earlier. We have Score Sniper. Hey Sniper, how are you, my friend? And Michael's here. Says, hey there. Hey there, Yogi. Thanks for coming to my interview. You're welcome. Here says, hey there. Hey there, Yogi. Sorry, you guys don't need to hear double Yogi. I'm not so sure you need to hear single Yogi, to be honest with you. Michael says, hey there, Yogi. Thanks for coming to my interview. Apologies on the technical difficulties. That's okay. Dang internet and being weird from both mine and Friday's in. Yeah, it happens sometimes, but you're a pro. I'm in the works of getting a laptop so I can hopefully read chat better without having to squint. Yeah, that's why I have my desktop up. No one needs to see me. No one needs to see my head looming closer to the camera. Panicking, thinking that it's some type of lunar eclipse. Hey, Sebastian. Sebastian, I put that quote in there up ahead with you in mind. And Kat says, so Yogi, Kat, I'm awful glad you're here. I'm always awful glad you're here. But I'm going to read something for you that came up on my Facebook feed from Mary Oliver. Because I know you like bluebirds. It's called What Gorgeous Thing by Mary Oliver. You guys familiar with Mary Oliver? Maybe, in my opinion, the best American poet ever. So here it is. I do not know what gorgeous thing the bluebird keeps singing. Let me start over. Let me see it in English instead of Manglish is what I actually speak. I do not know what gorgeous thing the bluebird keeps saying. His voice easing out of his throat, beak, body into the pink air of the morning. I like it, whatever it is. Sometimes it seems the only thing in the world that is without dark thoughts. Sometimes it seems the only thing in the world that is without question, that can't and probably never will be answered. The only thing that is entirely content with the pink, then clear white morning and gratefully says so. Man, I don't give reading anyone, including myself, justice, but nothing that beautiful. So yeah, made me think of you, which makes me think of more poetry. So let's read Galway. I read this quite a bit. We'll read it in a minute. Let me catch up with the chat. One second, guys. All right. So I hope you get a laptop, Michael. Stephen says, greetings, beautiful souls. Sissy is here, says, so again, need to get out of this funk. Ego is feeling attacked today. I'm with you on that. Funny. My ego was in full attack mode to me. No one else, to me. When I was taking my second walk in the rain. Maybe it was the rain. I generally don't mind rain, except that I sometimes see less. Or I should say, maybe I'm too discriminate. That says beautiful. It is beautiful. Hey, Victoria. So, yep. From now on, bluebirds are fully associated with you, my friend. Let's see. So, yeah, that ego attacking ego, and yet it was, I don't know, left me feeling wounded. Identifying with my sorrow, identifying with my hurt. Sniper says, Eric, did you catch my post earlier about my synchronicity? I did not. But can you post a link for it? Yeah, but I'd love to look at it. I'll look it up after the live stream. Sebastian says, Yogi, I like this. It seems to follow on from yesterday's short about looking indiscriminately. As a matter of fact, it does. But this is lesson 189. Here's the whole, this is from lesson 189, paragraph 7. I'll read the whole paragraph. I'm in a reading mood today. Reading poetry, reading from a course, reading spiritual passages lets me off the hook of being entertaining. I let someone else do it and I just read. When we do this, and I love doing it, I could do it every live stream. I'm be afraid people will get bored though. Give me something to read, or come on up and read it too. Hi, Anna. Anna, how are you? So, Sebastian, this is from part of the whole. Simply do this. Be still and lay aside all thoughts of what you are and what God is. All concepts you have learned about the world, all images you hold about yourself. Empty your mind of everything it thinks is either true or false or good or bad, of every thought it judges worthy, and all the ideas of which it is ashamed. Hold on to nothing. Do not bring with you one thought of the past has taught, nor one belief you have ever learned before from anything. Forget this world, forget this course, and come with wholly empty hands unto God. I absolutely love forget this course. Because in the end, you leave A Course in Miracles behind. In the end, you just continue being kind, you just continue practicing forgiveness, and that's it. You don't need to know the cosmology of the universe as presented. It makes sense. It works for me. But if you practice forgiveness as learned, as presented through A Course in Miracles, you will awaken. You will reach enlightenment. You will achieve heaven. You'll realize it, what Jesus says, being within. Anna says, how's everyone? Good, Anna. How are you? How's your day? Hey, Evan. Thank you, Sniper. I will go back and open that. I can't open it now. I've taken a vow of window abstinence. In yogic terms, it would be brahmacharya, which actually means awareness of our energy, particularly awareness of our sexual energy, abstinence. Not strictly speaking, if you don't want to practice it, just be aware. I'm practicing window abstinence. Anna says, how are you today, Yogi? I'm doing fair to Midland. You know, like I said, Susie was talking about the ego attack, and, you know, Sniper brought up synchronicity and synchronistic. Sort of had my own. So I'm happy to talk to Sissy about that, about her experience, and maybe her and I can um, come together and reach a mutual peace of mind, helping each other out. Especially say Lucy, great catching you earlier. It was. I was there too. So, hey, Lucy. Evan says, I have a Fillmore landlord with a son and nephews and stuff upstairs. I want to sit in her backyard and barbecue, but I'm thinking that's too intrusive. You never know unless you ask. And it might not be. Remember, what we think, what we perceive, might not be the actuality. So I would go ahead and ask. Hey, the Reinhardts, it's nice to see you. Sebastian says, Anna, stuck in a rut. I have a tiny piece of your positivity, please. Let's all share in that. Get ourselves unstuck. Solsar says, "Hello, Anna. The ego is flaring due to noticing in another. So done with matching energies. How, you know what? We can redefine it. It was a wonderful learning opportunity for you." Anna says, today has been good. I'm happy to hear that. Hey, Dundee in the gym says, hi, Yogi. Dundee in the gym is another Jim Dundee. I like that. This is MK, by the way. I like the name. Hey, Raven. Raven says, hello, one and all. Hello to you, my friend. Anyone have a poem they want me to read or they want to come up and read? Particularly, but doesn't have to be exclusively. Let's see. Russell Line Andrew says, so hey, Yogi. Hey, Andrew. Lisa says, Raven, Sebastian, Eric Lapointe. So, did I miss Eric Lapointe? Oh, there he is. Hey, Eric. Sorry I missed you. Man, you know, Eric Lapointe, you know how long I've been doing burpees. You know how long I've been watching burpee channels. I don't know if there's too many people out there who've been watching burpees longer than me and Reaper. I've never seen anyone do that with their elbows um, as powerfully as you. That was impressive. Professor says, Yogi, I like that photograph you had up. That was in Toronto. It was in Canada. And I was flown up there actually to do a poetry reading from one of my books. It was a private affair. It wasn't a big deal. There was a person who was having a large dinner party, and I knew her. We were friends, and she said, "Can I fly you up for you to read from your book?" And I said, "Sure." All right, everyone's saying hi. Hey, Mark, Gravity Core Fitness is here. How are you, my friend? Hey, did you figure out how to gift the memberships? So it says, I'm still a mid lesson. This is what Kat and Jack and I talk about quite a bit. Giving ourselves a break, cutting ourselves a break, especially when you're in mid lesson. No one is going to judge you as harshly as you're going to judge yourself, Sissy. But here's the full lesson. The lesson isn't just in dealing with that person. The lesson is in dealing with ourselves throughout it, through this whole thing. Can you be forgiving to yourself? That's the important thing. Steppa says 4 hours sleep. Feel wonderful. Actually, gravity core. Nice. Sebastian says, Soul Stars, sorry, didn't see you. Well, hey, William, at work right now, so can't really be here to engage. I appreciate you bringing us up, William, and coming in and saying hi. Mark says, not yet. Anyone here know anything more about gifting memberships for the first time? Let's see. Did I miss someone? There and back. Oh, there it is. They're back. Oh, okay. I can do that. I hope I can do that. Sometimes some of the older stuff escapes me. But let me catch up in the chat and I will do that next. Hey, thanks for coming in. And thanks for that suggestion. Lisa said I had a crazy live stream earlier. I was reading tarot questions after questions. I did not expect that. Ordering another deck to my collection, then doing a free yes or no tarot live sometime. Oh, nice. I'm glad it was a good session. Thanks, Reinhardt. Double tap the screen. I haven't even done that myself. Eric Point says, just go to any one of my shorts, Gravity and Moon. We'll be there. Click on the channel, go to the shorts, you'll see it. Hey, der Weish, der Dar Weish. I apologize. I know I'm getting it wrong. Said hi. Hello, my friend. Solskjaer says, I forgive myself for giving the ego an inch. Yeah, it happens. It happens. You know what they say, give it an inch, it'll take a mile. And that's so true. So, hey, congratulations for just giving it an inch. Kat says, love you, soul sister. I can't take away what you're going through, but I can hold your hand energetically and be there with you and love on you. Thank you, Kat. Soulstar says, love you too. Cat and Jack, virtual hug. Zephyr says, Erica Point, guess who I bumped into today? Who'd you bump into? Kat says, I asked last night, but I was in and out of sleep. So how is Toy Pups? She is doing well. She seems to be in a good place. She's got a lot of construction going on, so she's been busy. Hopefully, she will be back up and doing some live streams sometime this week, or she'll come up here. Maybe she'll come up today. We can invoke her presence. Hey, Monkey Man. Sniper says Erica Point, old school beekeeper. He's in his 80s and asked if I wanted to try it out with him. Teach me hands on. Nice. Hey, half tuber. Wilson, how are you? All right. Let me head over to Google. I hope I can read this. As I said, I'm not good at reading some of the older stuff. I got to find it first. I'm going to have to pass, my friend. That's funny, though. It is long. It's a 12-page poem. You know I'd be messing up all throughout. How about something shorter? I'm going to read something for you guys. Wilson says, I broke my arm in gym class yesterday. Wow, Wilson, I'm sorry to hear that. What were you doing in gym class? Lisa says, is it okay if I come up sometime? I've never been up there with you before. Yes, always. Bring your cards if you want. I've offered it to some other card readers as well. If you want, and see if anyone wants you to pull a card for them. Cat says, Red Isaac, the question is, what would you get that tattoo? What did I miss? Hey, Rolls Cabin says, hey, Jace. Today, hope everyone is well. Did we got Jason here? I didn't see Jace either. Man, I'm such a lousy YouTuber, guys. What did I miss about tattoos? And did I miss Jace? Sebastian says, Bev, speedy recovery, buddy. Absolutely. Cat says, no homework for you, Wilson. Heal fast. Yeah, again, I'm sorry that happened. Greetings to you from India. Thank you, Half Tuber. Much appreciated. Let's see. The Washi says, can I give him a pin? Um, well, normally we wait a little bit. I just subscribed to you, by the way. So here's what I'm going to do. For today, we're going to go ahead and give you a pin in case you want to connect with people. And then, like after the live stream, I'll probably take it away. I know a lot of people do that. Not really like taking it away, but then and we'll give it back to you if you come back. Because no sense, keeping a pin if you might not even like the live stream by the end of it. You might be like, does this guy ever just stop babbling? And to answer that question, no, I don't. I love your description though. I'm going to mispronounce it. I'm always hesitant to say. Rohaniyat refers to the spiritual dimension of Darwish. A Sufi Muslim love the Sufi tradition, aesthetic or mystic. Here's a brief review. Inner purification, spiritual growth through devotion and love, seeking closeness to Allah, emphasis on heart and soul over material world, focus on compassion, humility, and kindness. Man, you ever in the right place, my friend. Simple discrimination in this context might mean distinguishing between right and wrong, recognizing the difference between spiritual and worldly matters, discerning between true and false spiritual guidance. Beautiful. Love it. You're modded up, and you're going to stay modded up. Pardon me for even doubting, my friend. There's Jace. Jace says, I'm here. What's up, Jace? Toy Pups is here. I knew we could invoke her. Danny, how are you? It's nice seeing you, my friend. All right. So I've read this a lot. Here's what we're going to do on our channel. Because this channel is as much yours as it is mine. Actually, it's more yours than it is mine. There'd be no reason for me to be here without you guys. Honestly. This is maybe my all-time favorite poem. Galway Kinnell. After the poem, I will point out why we are here, why I have this channel, and what we can all do for each other. And at the end of the poem, let's, when I explain the one thing, let's keep our friend Sissy, Soul Stars, in mind. This is called Galway Kinnell, St. Francis in the South. The bud stands for all things, even for those things that don't flower. For everything flowers from within of self-blessing. Though sometimes it is necessary to reteach a thing its loveliness, to put a hand on its brow of the flower and retell it in words and in touch, it is lovely, until it flowers again from within of self-blessing. As St. Francis put his hands on the creased forehead of the sow, and told her in words and in touch blessings of earth on the sow, and the sow began remembering all down her thick length from the earthen snout all the way through the fodder and slop to the spiritual curl of the tail. From the hard spininess spiked out from the spine, down through the great broken heart to the sheer blue, milk and dreaminess spurting and shuddering, from the 14 teats into the 14 mouths sucking and blowing beneath them, the long, perfect loveliness of sow. So, here's the purpose of the channel. Sometimes it's necessary to reteach a thing or a person or ourselves our loveliness. Sometimes we get involved in the ego. For me, my case, as I was walking today, my own personal loveliness could not have been farther away. I was so full of self-judgment, finding myself not worthy of anything, including possibly a friend. I needed to reteach myself my loveliness. Now, I don't know the exact situation that our friend Sissy found herself in today, but she had her own ego attack. And it's important to realize that we are not the ego. The ego is just a mistaken belief. It's not good. It's not bad. It's not evil. It's not out against us. It is just a mistaken belief system. But when we listen to the ego, when we believe the ego, we forget our own loveliness, our own true innate loveliness. And sometimes it's important to reteach a thing or a person its loveliness. Put a hand on the brow of the flower and retell it in words and in touch. It is lovely. Sissy, my friend, you are lovely. And as it says here, until it flowers again from within of self-blessing. May you flower from within, my friend, of self-blessing and the blessing of all in the chat. May each of you flower from within. Thanks for humoring me, guys. Let's see, Sebastian. Leo, how are you, my friend? Sorry about your recovery. I know you're not enjoying it. No one ever does. But you make it work for you. Hemlada, my friend, how are you? A nature guy, hey, my friend, how are you? Nature Guy is turning into one of the premier nature channels, guys. I hope you're subscribed to him. Phenomenal stuff. Just absolutely creative. Amazing. Sebastian says, Yogi, one of my biggest faults is I can take a dislike to someone, and most of the time it's undeserved. I would say all of the time it's undeserved, including the fact that you take a dislike in yourself and you call it your biggest fault. How about if it's just a thing that happens? And it doesn't even happen all the time. And it's serving a purpose. Can you explore? Can you use a little self-inquiry? Can you explore, why do I take a dislike from this person? What quality, good and bad, does this person that I dislike reside within me? What is it? Everything's a reflection, Sebastian. It's all part of the shadow. So what do you see within someone that irks you, that causes you to dislike them, that also resides within you? And can you look at it within you and forgive it? And when you forgive it within you, you find you can thank that person. You actually fall in love with that person for teaching you such a valuable, valuable lesson. We can call it the shadow side of Namaste. Namaste being the light within you. I recognize and salute the light within you. The light within me recognizes and salutes the light within you. How about the shadow within me recognizes and salutes the shadow within you for helping shine a light back so that we resolve the shadow together? So it's nice to see you, Leo. Marlon says, if anyone wants to talk, I'm here to listen and my DMs are open. Thank you, MK. MK is a great, great spiritual friend, guys. Thanks for being in, Toy Pups. Let me once more shout out a nature guy. I really hope you guys are hooked up with him. And he's just now getting started. He's had a channel for a while, but now he's decided he wants to expand it. He picked his path, and man, he took off with a creative streak, and it's just going to get more so and more so. Cypher says, hey, Danny, I hope you had a good night last night, and I wasn't babbling. I don't believe you ever could. Thank you, Soul Stars. Hey, Jace. How are you?
How are you?
Good.
A little bit tired.
I bet. I have a question for you real quick. So I didn't mean to wag my finger at you. I just didn't have my spoon handy. How do you feel after the workout with Dan? Something new for you or different for you?
Fine. It's the weather. The weather really hot. Didn't sleep too well last night, so unfortunately, it left me a little bit fatigued. And I came home, and it was like I'm going to lay down for half an hour. 2.5 hours later, oops,
Well.
better wake up. Hello, everybody. Wilson, Anna, Michael, Sebastian, Hart, Mumsy.
Jason's very good, says Reinhardt.
MK, new name, like it a lot. I'm live again in about 15 minutes time, so it's a quick one. I've done something that I haven't done for a long time.
What's that?
Writing.
Oh yeah?
Yeah,
What'd
for
you
some
write?
reason. I've written you a couple of songs.
Me? What have I done to deserve such a thing?
We don't need them all like straight away. They can be spread out over a little bit of time.
You got one for today?
It's a slight adaptation of Sweet Caroline.
Excellent song, by the way. I love Neil Diamond.
It's very easy to work as well. So I basically thought off the top of the bunch, how was the structure work? And it was like, where does it begin? I think it's 9 o'clock in the morning. And then the next stream comes about 5:30. And then we've got to wait for a few hours until we get to the evening. And that's when the streams really come alive. These are the lyrics, by the way. Where it began, 9 o'clock in the morning. The next stream it was at then 5:30. So if you think about the words that I was just saying, they sort of like work. When I put a couple of verses together, I'll sing it. But obviously the main part is it's yogi time. Dum, dum, dum. The fun times never seem so good.
You know what? I'm tempted to get StreamYard so we can have a group of people go dun 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 all together. That would be awesome.
It would work. It would really work.
It would.
But much love to everybody. Much kindness to everybody. And happy Tuesday.
Happy Tuesday to you. You got a session coming up?
Yes. As I say, it will be in about 10 minutes' time. We're due to go live at 10:45, 10 minutes. So I won't be here for too much longer. I will wish you all the best, and I'll go and get my sweat on.
Are you doing it with anyone?
With Dan.
Oh, awesome. Good.
Yeah. So we've got this little system at the moment. We're working towards something. Can't say just yet what we're working towards. But he's introduced me to a lot of exercises using the dumbbell. So I'm just introducing a little bit of weight now into things. Obviously for myself, it should help me just to grow that little bit quicker, that little bit bigger. And then for Dan, it gives him that opportunity. He is speaking by himself. It's giving Dan the opportunity as well to take somebody else through training. So it's really good focus, and it's something that I found, especially when you're driving somebody else or you're coaching somebody else or taking them through. If you're leading the way, it's nice to hold somebody's hand. And I certainly felt that with Dan yesterday. It was really comforting to have somebody else lead the way. Really, really comforting.
I bet. Sometimes it's good.
You know yourself. Yeah, you know yourself. If you're helping somebody else, you feel good about it. That's what it's all about.
Agreed. Well, I'm excited for whatever you guys have planned. I'm excited that you're doing something just a bit different. You know, yep. Reaper swears by adding weights to your burpees. That's how you get even more explosive. Also helps injury proof. Just a little bit of resistance. Doesn't have to be much.
That's the main thing that... Man, this grows too quick. What's going on? Yeah, it's the main thing that we're focusing on at the moment. Obviously, Dan's showing me some good shoulder strength. We don't know everything. None of us do. We always learn something new. And a lot of the time, it's from the places we least expected. And other people, you have to realise that the knowledge that other people might have gained, sometimes it's really, really extensive. So rely on that knowledge. That's what it's all about. Right, much love to you all. 5 minutes, 14 seconds. Apologies for the extra 15.
That's
But
okay.
as I
We'll
said,
be on. We'll be on the lookout for you.
it's yogi time. Dum dum dum. Much love. Speak to you
Much
later.
love to you. Thank you.
Bye.
So we missed Jace yesterday. He wasn't able to come up. I'm glad that he made it up today, and hopefully, guys, we'll be able to head on over and hang out with him. The way says he subscribed to Selma. Selma, welcome in, my friend. I'm sorry I didn't see you when you first came in. Smitty, how are you? Dan, nice to see you. I'll be seeing you live, you and Jace, in a little bit. Gonna get about 25 more minutes. Michael says StreamYard is easier. I wish I could adjust the fonts so I can read the question less awkwardly. I would only do it once. I really don't feel any need to do StreamYard. I would do it once so we could have, I think you can have, what, 6 people? So we could have 6 people from across the world go, I'm not going to sing it again, sing Neil Diamond with us. Can you imagine what a peaceful world we would have if everyone got together one universal time and sang Neil Diamond together? Here's what I have to say. This is a deep cosmic principle. It's a deep spiritual principle. Warfare is impossible in the presence of a Neil Diamond song. You can quote me on that. It's a great cosmic truth. How did Harrison cause you to miss school today? Skip school today? And why is Harrison even around with you after he caused you to trip? Michael says it's yogi time. Mushy peas will never taste so good. Awesome. Michael, that was awesome. Hey, Big Al. Big Al said hi. How's everything going, Big Al? I know you said you got a busy day today. Sebastian says, I was going to ask the same, Yogi. Big Al's just stopping by to leave a like. See y'all later. Thank you, Big Al. So says, up to you, Jace. MK says, bye to Jace. Everyone connected with our friend Smitty? Sebastian says, Selma, I'm sorry. Glad you're here, though. I'm glad as well. Thank you, Sebastian. You know, I used to feel pretty bad when I missed people coming in. I didn't get a chance to say hi, like right off the bat, or fell behind in the conversation. But when I go back and look and I see how all of you guys welcome each other warmly, connect with each other, I don't feel so bad anymore. Lucy, how are you?
Hi, everybody. It's my
This
first
is-
time being up here.
It is. I was going to say, this is a rare and lovely treat to have you up here.
Yeah, yeah, it's nice to finally be up here. Yeah.
It is.
So, yeah, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing great. Yeah.
How
I
long
like
was
to-
your live stream today?
It was about 4 hours, a little
Wow.
over 4 hours. Well, I always do the 4 hours and 1 minute.
You are what I'd like
Thank
to
you,
call.
Sebastian. Yeah, these are my eyes. I'm sorry.
That's okay. You're what I like to call an epic live streamer.
Yeah.
Because not
And
only. Go ahead.
Oh, yeah, and it was really surprising too. Like, I do my live stream like I normally do, and then it was like question after tarot question after tarot question. And I was getting all these super chats. I did not expect that.
Awesome. Are you burned out for the cards?
No, I'm not. Like, no.
If
I still
anyone,
got energy. I didn't. Where is that? Yeah, I got my energy drink right here.
okay, we're good
I
to
like-
go.
I-
So
I like just. Well, I drink monsters. I like drinking monsters. I like the ultra sunrise, ultraviolet, all kinds of flavors.
never had a monster before. So if
I have
anyone,
them all the time.
so if anyone had a yes or no question with the cards, would you pull a card for him?
Yeah, but I can't right now because my phone was like almost dead earlier, so that's why.
Gotcha. Understood.
and I'm not
But
prepared for it because
anytime,
this is my first time here.
right? Anytime you want to do that, know that it's open for you. Just
Yeah, that'd be fun.
wave your hand and say, "Can I come up and pull a card for someone?"
Yeah. Well,
Anytime.
I don't wanna take too much of your time. Like, I just wanted to come up here just to come up here because 'cause I've never been up here before, so
Great. I appreciate it. I enjoy your
yeah.
company. Um,
Yeah, it was fun.
can I say how
Yes.
much I appreciate you? I appreciate your friendship, your support of my channel, and I appreciate what you do with your channel. Thank you. You've been a
Thank
good friend to me,
you. I
and I
greatly
appreciate it.
Yes, you're a true friend. Thank you, Yogi. Thank you.
You're welcome, my friend.
Alright. Bye, everyone.
Bye, my
How do I
friend.
exit? How do I exit out of this? Oh, here we go.
That's a very good question. I don't actually know. There we go. Daisy says, "Hey, Daisy, I've never had a monster drink. Me neither." Kat says, "We don't do monsters around here or Coke. I'd rather be a rock star," says my Pepsi shirt. So does Pepsi have their own energy drink? So is Monster made by Coca-Cola? And does Pepsi make their own? That's the questions I have. I don't know anything about them. Lisa says, "Thanks, Yogi, for letting me up." Anytime, Lucy. Any of my friends, if you want to come up and say hi. Sebastian says, "Daisy super sweet, can be addictive like a sweet punch flavor, no alcohol." Someone says, "Sniper." Well, Soma can say it herself. Harrison made me fall and made me skip school. I have questions.
Yeah,
You want to hear my question?
yeah.
How did Harrison make you skip school?
He he said he doesn't want to see me at school, and that made me so mad because for what he's doing, the fact that we were together, we was doing so good by not breaking each other. We was doing so good, and then at the end he started to prank me, and I didn't prank him because he knows that because he's scared what I gonna do to him. Like I I'm so shocked that he said that, and he's abusing me.
So here's a question. How long are you going to continue indulging Harrison and the trouble that he causes you and the sadness that he causes you?
Um, I usually text him and say, I told him, Harrison, you made me skip school. I want to be with my friends. And then he texts me back and said that he's not gonna apologize for what he done to me. Like I told him, you should have done what you did before you abused me.
I agree, but eventually he will probably do something similar again.
Yeah,
You know that in some way he will probably hurt you again.
yeah,
So it's up to you to say enough is enough. That even though you might like him, even though you might love him, enough is enough. You don't deserve to be hurt. You don't deserve to keep going through what you go through.
yeah,
Sebastian says, "Soma, it's okay to be on your own. It can be liberating."
yeah.
Let's see. I'm going to read a couple comments here. Soulstar says, "Lucy, I keep getting ads and miss you on the panel. Team rewatch." It was a nice visit, Sissy. Furbricks is saying hi to everyone. Hey, Coffee Cake. Cupcake says, hi, Eric. So what are you going to do, Selma?
I think I'm gonna tell him that enough is enough. I don't want to do this anymore, and I don't like. I'm gonna tell him that I'm done with you. I'm gonna tell him I'm done with her. I'm gonna tell this. I'm done with Harrison. I don't want to get into this fight no more. It's too much drama, and apparently Harrison likes drama. Like he wants more drama.
And you don't want to give it to him anymore, right?
I don't want to give it to him no more.
Well, good for you. You know what, Selma? That's really big when you come to that point in life when you say you want to know the truth. Harrison's not causing you any pain. You are causing yourself all the pain by continuously going back to Harrison.
Yeah.
So now that you know that, as Sissy says, say it and mean it, Selma. Love you, sis.
Love you too, Sissy.
She said the beginning of the headline for her most recent video is "Enough is enough." Indeed.
Yeah. And I'm scared that I think I'm going to stay on Friday and see his reaction when he sees me. Cause
Right.
I want him to see his reaction when he sees me, and that way he knows that
Right.
I'm really serious about this.
Two things. First thing is when you really, really want to get over something, someone, an event, you withdraw your focus upon it. So even though you want to see Harrison's reaction, that means you're still putting focus on Harrison and not on yourself. If you need to heal, if you want to heal, then the focus has to go on you and you making yourself happy, you doing things for yourself that make you happy, and to do your best. Sometimes we backslide a little bit. Do your best to shift the focus away from Harrison and on yourself. The second thing,
Yeah.
Kat says, hey, can you read Kat's comment up above?
Mm. Hey, Summer. What do you think guys to end alive? How about a little "You Are My Sunshine"?
What do you think of that?
Yes.
You feel like you could do some singing?
Yes.
Hey, Selma, you ever heard of Neil Diamond?
Mm. Is that a song?
He's a singer. He's a wonderful singer.
Yeah.
He's an American treasure. If you ever get a chance, when sometime when I'm not live streaming, give a listen to a Neil Diamond song and let me know next time you come back what you think.
Okay.
Let's see. Nature Guy says, hey, are you subscribed to Nature Guy?
Yes.
Good.
I sub to you, Nature Boy.
Thank you, Selma. Nature Boy says he has to know that you're serious about boundaries and you're not a puppet. Tell him enough is enough. The game is over now. Excellent advice from our friend, a Nature Guy.
Thank you, Nature Boy.
You get some unicorn vibes from Lucy?
I love unicorns.
Me too. They're magical. Coffee Cake says Cat and Jack hi. Says hi to Lucy. Everyone's saying hi back. Soulstar Sissy says, love me some Neil Diamond. Me too. One of the few people that I feel comfortable singing karaoke. I can sing John Denver too, believe it or not. I can sing Leonard Cohen. Hallelujah. I'm not making any claims that I sing any of this well. I'm just saying that I can sing it respectfully without like making a complete fool of myself.
I
Sebastian
love
says
you.
it. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I love you too, guys. I love you.
Sebastian only knows Sweet Caroline. It's a good song to know, though. I bet you know more. You just don't know that you know more. Everyone's saying, "Hi, Daisy. How are you?" Daisy, I hear that you are responsible for Stud Bunny. Is this true? I can't believe that my dear sweet friend Daisy May would be responsible for someone changing their YouTube name to Stud Bunny. What do you think of that song?
I would have to say, it's kind of a good name, but I don't know.
Do you think that our dear friend Daisy May would make someone change the name? His actual name was Xfinity. It's a awesome name, and now he's Stud Bunny. Actually, Stud Bunny is a pretty good name too. He's
Yeah,
got It's gonna take him 14 days before he can change it back.
but I like the old name, but not the new name.
You like Xfinity.
Yeah.
Sebastian says Yogi Stud Bunny is smitten. Such a cool guy, so funny. He is funny. So he's smitten with Daisy May. Soulstar says, "Hi Daisy May, you made a Stud Bunny." She did make a Stud Bunny. Danny's waving at Nature Guy.
Yogi.
Yep.
I remember that me and Harrison dated like last time. I thought he was nice, but I told him that he was a good gay for me, but he said, but that's what he said, and he lied to my face, and he we supposed to get married like 2027,
I
and
remember you saying that.
he never does.
Here's something about relationships to keep in mind. Not everyone is ready to be in a relationship. Not a relationship is a perfect way of getting to know yourself through the reflection of another. And if you use it that way as a learning tool, that this person is here to teach you, you are here to teach them, then it can proceed beautifully. But if it's just continuous mistakes, no matter who Harrison's going to be with, he's going to be the same. It's going to be his own insecurities being projected outward and mistreating people. But hopefully, everyone has the capacity and the ability to learn, and hopefully, he will. But your own pain should never be his learning tool. You shouldn't have to suffer in order for someone else to gain a level of self awareness that they should be working on themselves. So, never,
Yeah,
never, ever allow anyone to hurt you.
yeah, and I I want him to bear his own pain, like where like how I feel right now. I want him to know that how I'm feeling, and and my my dad told me that Harrison should take the pain, not me, because what I'm going through, and I want him to feel bad that I'm hitting on him, but I I should cheat on him first before he did.
Do you know what? You don't want to be at that level that he is at. You are better than that. I wouldn't want anyone to feel my pain. Ever. I don't want anyone to hurt. No matter what they've done to me, I want everyone to find their own joy. I want everyone to find their own happiness. But at the same time, I don't want to give people the opportunity to cause me suffering.
Yeah.
So my suggestion is walk away from Harrison peacefully, wishing him the best, hoping that one day he learns. And then you work on making Selma completely happy. And when you do, you're going to bring just the right person into your life, just the right person that enhances your happiness.
Yeah.
Kat says, I really appreciate your honesty, Selma. And I think, honestly, a lot of us have been there. This is true.
Yeah.
Kat's very wise.
Yeah.
Hey, RoTuber. RoTuber said hi. Appreciate that. Wilson is back. Wilson broke his arm in school. Selma.
He broke his arm.
Yep, in gym class.
Oh no. Is he okay?
He says he's okay. So we can send him some prayers, though, you and I. How about we ring the bell and send him some prayers? When I ring it, you can just send him some prayers. You don't have to say anything, just very quietly. Or if you want to say something, it's up to you. But here it goes.
Yeah.
So you ready? You ready, Selma?
Yeah.
Wilson, this is for you.
That was a weak bell.
That is not a weak bell. That's a healing bell.
Um,
Prayers to you, Wilson.
and I will say my prayers.
Thank you, Selma.
Dear Lord, help Wilson to heal his arm and make him feel better. And he's our friend. He loves you and he cares for you. And I give you my prayers to Wilson. Amen.
Amen. Thank you so much, Selma. Beautiful prayer. You've come up here and offered prayers before, and you always do it so beautifully, with so much love in your heart. I appreciate that about you, Selma.
Yeah.
So, Sissy, guess what song I'm going to listen to after this live stream? I'm going to go search up some Neil Diamond. Man, so many of his songs are just so poignantly beautiful.
You
A
are
little bit
the
goofy.
one.
Forever in Blue Jeans, a little bit goofy. That's okay though. He did the soundtrack for the movie animated Jonathan Livingston Seagull, which is a great book by Richard Bach. You can read it in an hour. Hey, Long John. And it's worth the read. And then get Illusions, which is one of those life-changing, life-enhancing, I again believe in magic, I'm enchanted with life type of books. You can read it in a day.
You are the nature boy.
So we're going to end the live stream in about a minute. Kat says, I had a vision of angels just staring down at their sweet Selma. You are so loved, Selma.
That's so sweet, Karen Jack.
It is, isn't it? That's Kat Jack for you, though. She's a sweet person with a beautiful heart.
Yeah.
Longden says, love Jonathan Livingston Seagull. He just wanted to keep flying faster and faster. Read it when I was a kid. And it has a wonderful spiritual message. Let me bring up one of the great quotes. Good thing I left Google up. I didn't go on a complete Windows fast.
I love you too, Puppy Mommy and Nature Boy. It's a little scratch, but it's almost healing.
I'm sorry, Selma. Can you say that one more time, please?
My elbow right here is kind of brown.
It is kind of brown, but that means it's healing when it starts changing colors like that.
Yeah.
You want to hear a couple quotes from Jonathan Livingston Seagull?
Yes.
He says, "Don't believe what your eyes are telling you. All they show is limitation. Look with your understanding. Find out what you already know, and you will see the way to fly."
I love that.
Yep. Now, here's something that applies to you, Selma. You have the freedom to be yourself, your true self, and now, and nothing can stand in your way.
I like that.
Yep.
I just gonna walk away from Harrison until he realized that, hey, I should have done what I did. And hopefully that worked. And I kind of scared of what he's gonna do.
Well, he shouldn't do anything. And let your father know that you might be a little scared. MK says, "Can we maybe finish with some breath work?" We can finish with some breath work. Let me post this really quick. I'm gonna pin it, replace the pin that I already have. Overcome space, and all you have left is here. Overcome time, and all we have left is now. So, should I do breath work first and then you sing, or should you sing first and then we do breath work?
It's up to you.
Let's do. I like the song. Let's do some breath work. You want to stay up here for some breath work?
Yeah.
All right. We are going to do breathing in for 4, noticing the pause, and exhaling for 4, noticing the pause. Hey, Kay. Kay says, "So Yogi, guest in chat. This is our friend Selma, Kay." Kay says, "Hope everyone's having a great day. You too, my friend." Kay is working and listening. All right. I'm tempted to have us do annulum vilome, which is alternate nostril breathing. It's a little harder to teach. Maybe this evening. Thank you, Wilson. All right. So, for those who want to participate, those who want to do a little bit of afternoon breath work, if you can close your eyes, and we're going to sit, and we're going to relax. And breathe. Notice your breath. Notice where your breath is arriving. Notice where your breath is leaving. If it is not in your nose, if you're not feeling the breath arrive through the nostrils, leave through the nostrils, then bring your attention there and make sure that you breathe in through the nose, exhale through the nose. We're going to do the ha breath. We make that little ha sound as we breathe in. We make it again as we breathe out. It's going to sound like this. We're going to do that for a count of 4. We're going to exhale for a count of 4. I will lead everyone through it. Are you ready, Selma?
Yes.
Okay, here we go, guys. We're going to breathe in for a count of 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale for 2, 3, 4. In for 1, 2, 3, 4. And out for 2, 3, 4. In for 1, 2, 3, 4. And out for 2, 3, 4. In for 1, 2, 3, 4. And out 2, 3, 4. In for 1, 2, 3, 4. And out 2, 3, 4. In for 1, 2, 3, 4. And out 2, 3, 4. Breathing in for 1, 2, 3, 4. Out through the nose for 2, 3, 4. Breathing in for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale for 2, 3, 4. And in for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale for 2, 3, 4. Last breath for 1, 2, 3, 4. And out for 2, 3, 4. And surrender the breath. Stay with your eyes closed for just a moment longer. Bring your awareness to that point between the eyebrows and just notice. Soft gaze, spiritual sight. Now bring your attention, your awareness very gently down to your heart space, center of the chest. You can put your hands on your heart. You can feel the beat. You can feel the light. You can bring that light into your hands. Bring your awareness down to the belly. In Qigong, this is called sinking down. Sinking down. Withdraw your awareness from your eyes, from your ears, from your thoughts, down through the heart center, down through the belly. And now spend a few moments, hands on your belly. Feeling your hands pushed outwards as you breathe in. A gentle collapse as you breathe out. Gentle movement. Eyes closed. Gaze softly downwards towards your belly. Just feel that motion. Feel that motion. Gentle smile playing on your lips. Stay there as long as needed. And when you're ready, open your eyes. And we'll see you in the chat. We're going to close out with a song. Hey, Layla.
Yeah.
Karen, how are you? Abigail, nice to see you. Thanks for being here, guys. So, I'm sorry, go ahead, Sam.
That feels so good.
Oh, good. We did a little bit of a Qigong breath work. This is called the lower dantian, which is an energy center.
Yeah.
A little bit of Qigong breathing towards the end. So we combined some yogic breath work with some Qigong breath work. Rosa says in July he's doing a native dance. It's called the hoop dance. I dress like an eagle and I sing Tola story native language. Awesome. What tribe? What tribe is that? MK says hi to Layla. Kat says, yes, that was good, Yogi. If I did that with alternate breathing, it would be left nostril or out right. Yes, and then repeat. Let me give a quick demonstration. This is, you're welcome, Anna. This is called Anulom Vilom when it's done with a breath hold. It's called Nadi Chandra when it's done without, means alternate nostril breathing. It's called the Vishnu Mudra, Pranayama Mudra. or we could say a modified hang 10 mudra. Your thumb is for the right side of the nostril. Your ring finger and your pinky finger are for the left side of the nostril. Always start with your left. Always end with your left. So here's how we're going to do it. I'm gonna demonstrate, and then if you want, we can finish off with a couple rounds of this just for practice. And then tonight we can do it. We can do it with a breath hold. When you do it without the breath hold, it's a perfect afternoon breath. When you do it with a breath hold, it becomes an evening breath because it's deeper in its relaxation. So I'm going to start with my left. You can do that with the Ujjayi breath, the Ha breath as well. And we will do it, if we do it this evening, we will do it with that breath retention. So we'll do it breathing in for 4, holding for a count of 4, and maybe exhaling for a count of 8. And then repeating 4, hold for 4, exhale for 8. Eventually you want to work up to 4, holding for 16, exhaling for 8. All right. It's weird that I start lagging when I get to that hour point. Wilson says, I don't know how to swim. My foster mom never put me in swim lessons. She would hit me and yell at me. That's not good. And never give me money for lunch. I'm sorry to hear that, Wilson. Sebastian says, can be fun to learn. Let's see. All right.
I'm having fun.
What's that?
I'm having fun.
Well, good. We're going to end the live stream. So, though, we've had requests for people to have. We've had requests from people for you to sing. So,
Yeah.
You up for a song?
Yeah.
Kat suggested "You Are My Sunshine," but if you have something else, it's up to you.
Yeah. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy with stars so gray. You make me happy, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away.
Beautiful, Selma. Always appreciate it when you sing for us.
Yeah.
All right. Can you do me one more favor?
Yeah.
Could you tell everyone goodbye for me?
Yeah. You can say goodbye, and he will see you at 5:25.
That's right, 5:25. She's also right that I absolutely love you guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Selma, thank you for being my co-host.
You're welcome.
So hopefully I will see you soon. You know, you're
Yeah.
always welcome. Guys, as Selma said, I'll be back 5:25. So in like 3-ish hours. Thanks for hanging out with me. And I'm going to
You're
see everyone later.
Okay. Bye.
Bye. Oh, I just made it. Willow, we're just shutting things down for the afternoon.
Oh, hi, Willow.
Lucy says, see you, Yogi Eric and everyone. Solstice says, Agape Omni Love. Wilson says, bye. Goodbye, guys.
Bye.